No, come on out here. Perfect, that's really nice, great. Let's see how we do with that. Okay, that looks great. Bring in that silver fill right in this neighborhood here, okay? And see if we get, that looks great. Perfect. All right, you look great. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna be moving around a little bit. I'm gonna be shooting vertical, horizontal. One of the things with a corporate job that you're always aware of is horizontal vertical. The art director or designer of a brochure or whatever it might be is gonna run into pages where they can't completely know what they're gonna need ahead of time. So I try to make sure I create a situation that I can be versatile enough that I can go and frame it in different ways. Because the last thing an art director wants from you is 100 pictures from the same vantage point stuck on a tripod. Okay, here we go, Peter. Looks good. Eyes at me, perfect, right there. That's great. Think bedside manner, think approachable, think, you know, I know I'm a photographer, so I deserve your worst, but, you know, okay, here we go. That's nice. Good. Perfect. Okay. All right, I'm going to get a little bit lower here. Way to go, Peter. Way to go. Hang in there. Excellent. Looking good, looking good. So I don't know if you can see what we're getting here. We have the symbol of the Shriners, a definitive part of it anyway. And Peter's lit really well. What we did, and it was actually, Drew brought it to my attention. I was struggling between an incandescent balance or an auto white balance, and he suggested, why don't we dial it in? So what I have now is a Kelvin setting at 3,700 degrees. So that's kind of an in-between Kelvin rating, but it seems to be working out well, not only for the exterior balance, but most importantly for Peter's skin tone. Okay, here we go. Great, good look, Peter. That's great, that's great. Perfect. You're a pediatric doctor, so you can deal well with photographers, I imagine. So, perfect, very nice. Now my personal feeling is the horizontal frame is stronger, but in a corporate job, my personal feelings don't mean squat. I'm here to do a job, and I'm going to do it as completely as I possibly can, and that means framing a picture up in a way that I might not necessarily find to be absolutely optimum or pleasing. I'm still going to do it because my job is to be thorough. That's part of the parcel, you know. My job is to give them good pictures, absolutely, but a big part of my job is to be as thorough as possible. Very nice. Eyes right at me. Good look, good look. All right, let's do this. How about we do a classic corporate portrait? Maybe open your shoulders towards the light a little bit, fold your arms across your chest. So I'm going to ask you to turn this way, if you will, okay? And try that. Does that feel? No, that's not comfortable for you. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
I never
then
do
just,
that, so.
Yeah, so just relax then. Just relax, maybe elbow there, okay? But try to open your body a little bit towards the light. There you go. Perfect. Yep, that's nice. Really good. And what you find behind the camera, your subjects oftentimes have better ideas than you do, and they know how they look oftentimes better than you might. So listen to them, you know. I'm in a 30th at f8, so I've got enough depth to cover Peter, but not so much depth that everything in the background is sharp, but it's sharp enough. Okay. Perfect, looking good. Yeah. There you go, perfect, that's nice. Perfect, good look, good look. Peter, we got you covered. Great job.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Your colleagues can come anytime.
Okay.
Pretty good looking portrait. You know, one of the things that I've always found, I can't explain this in exact terms, but you put your assistant or somebody standing by in the photograph that you're creating for your subject, and it looks awful. And it can really hit you like in the pit of your stomach, and your subjects are coming down the hallway and you're still feeling like this is not looking that good, this is not looking that good. You know, try to be calm about it, because oftentimes what happens when the subject gets into the frame, the subject is who you're supposed to photograph. There's usually a reason that you're supposed to be there, whether that person is excellent at what they do or has a certain character or charisma or persona or whatever it might be. Somehow there's a transformation that occurs, and I found this to be true. When you get your subject in the frame, they dominate it, they own it, they occupy it, and all of a sudden the photograph transcends what you were doing in a workmanlike fashion just to do in the testing phase of things. So try to be calm, even though the picture might not look good right away. Your subject sometimes is the transformative device. I can't completely explain why, but Peter, who's not a professional model at all, he's the head of medicine for 22 hospitals, all of a sudden just gets in front of the camera and bing, there was a connection there. He looked good in this light, and it just worked as a portrait. Speaking of this light, if you can look at it, it's a softbox, but it's a very deep softbox. You can see what we've got here, and it columnates the light. It's very soft and very beautiful, but it doesn't allow it to radiate and spread the way an average softbox would. Let's introduce ourselves all over again, because we're Joe, how you doing? Come on over.
Okay.
As I say, pay no attention to that man with the camera. All right. Kathy, I'm going to ask you to step up to this corner right about here. I'm going to be photographing you with the grid work there and the part of the Shriner symbol. Okay. So, may I give you this? Okay. I'm going to ask you to come forward just a hair. Okay, good. Now relax it, if I may. Okay.
Certainly.
I'm just going to adjust your collar here a little bit. Okay. How about if I asked you to stand there naturally, how would you do it? Just relax?
Leaner.
You're a leaner? Good. I'm glad your body just, everything just relaxed. Everything just relaxed, okay? And so just hang out right about there.
Okay.
Let's do a quick look here, okay? Let's take this light and skate it this way, just a little bit, please. The whole stand needs to push this way. Okay, good, all right. Yep, let's do that, okay? And that's great looking. Okay, hang in there. Good, good look. Okay, let's lower that light just a hair too, please. All right, here we go again. Very nice. Looking good, looking good. Good look. There we go. Perfect. Great look, great look. Stick with me now. We're almost done. Perfect. All right, gotcha. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, Scott, I get my faces at you now.
Yeah.
So, Joe, this is Scott Labish.
Hi, Scott.
VP of Planning.
How are you?
McNally.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Please step in.
Sure.
Okay. All right, so roughly about that same area. Scott, I'm going to ask you to step forward just a hair. Maybe if you could turn your shoulders other way, please. That's it, right, like that. Okay, good. And why don't you take your right arm and kind of rest it on the railing there a little bit, okay? Okay. Are you comfortable folding your arms? If you stand, you find yourself standing, how do you stand? Do you, like this, or?
My arms behind me or my arms in front of me.
All right, that's good. All right, hold that for just 1 sec.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. All right. So do it again. Just let yourself relax and pull the jacket down and just lightly cross your arms. Okay. And I'm gonna, if I may, just kind of turn you this way. Okay. Let's do this. Here. Looks good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Great.
Go up at all?
No, you're fine. You're fine. And let's do without fill on this. Okay? Perfect. Scott, look, tip your head down towards me and stay with me. That's it. That's great. Perfect. Looks good, looks good. Looking good, looking good. Good. All right, let's try some fill now, please. Little fill card. Nice, good. Perfect. Gotcha. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Thanks a lot. Sure.
All right. Okay, so now the mantra of the day is keep moving. So got this done. It looks really nice. Good set of portraits to start off the day. Somehow, you know, things just seem to come together at the last minute. That was a handy thing for sure. But we got a nice portrait of all three of the individuals. So if you noticed, we can talk about it at some point as we go through today. I made some minute adjustments in the light, where the positioning of the light is. If you noticed, when Kathy came out, I shifted the light a little bit this way. So in other words, it would fall a little more dramatically. Reason being, her face is more full than Peter's, say. So he could use basically the entire expanse of the light, and it was fine. With Kathy, what I did was just cut the light and create a little more shadow, just in response to the shape of people's faces. You have to be sensitive to that and the fact that there's different folks have different strengths, etc., and different looks. So the light, even in a fast situation, there are minute things that you can do, either fill, not fill, shift the light, etc., pitch it, has different looks and can help you out a great deal.